Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the stream. It's gonna be a little bit more chill, a little bit more low-key this time. You can tell because I didn't bother to do any sort of fucking sheen dampening makeup. Oh my god. I look like I'm reflecting the fucking surface of the sun. I look like the moon, but less enticing and crater-filled. Hi, Luca instantly wants me to hydrate, which is the moment I realized, by the way, that I don't, Christoph says my eyes. I don't have water, like sparkling water, so we're going with the basic bitch tap water, which granted, I live in Oregon, so it's not that bad, but like, and I got a nice little, what are these, what do you call them? What are these glasses called? They're not highball glasses, but they're like little whiskey glasses, you know? And like a little thing that is definitely not a vase, it's a wine decanter that I just happen to fill with water for the vibes. Alex Layton over on YouTube, I know my sites, says absolutely love all these chill, cozy streams. Yeah. Also, Genshazam says it seems Diana has Dorian on the mind. Obviously, I've had him on the mind since I first met that British fuck. Look at this. So we have the tier list up, right? And it's filled out. I did have to remake it because I accidentally closed the Firefox tab that it was on. Oh no, it's Lino says Decanter. I hardly know her. I accidentally closed the tab that it was on, so I didn't have to redo it, but I added all of the people that we've met since and kind of rearranged a couple things. I think I moved, oh god, I think Chance was like, would do it to get back at a parent, but I moved him up to just friends because I don't remember much of our conversation, but I feel like that was pretty, you know, that feels a little bit more comfortable. Also, Nodster, here's the hydrate. Universe Falls is here. Hello. Also, cool story says I call them cups, but cannot confirm accuracy. You know what? That's fair. So we're gonna hop back into it. I will say today's little bit too for here we go. The board is, where the fuck are my markers? Today's bit for the board is finding out where my markers are. Cause Jen Los Noya, hi, welcome in. You're gonna be the first experiment, okay? Let me grab my pens. Aha. I also love how someone was like, congrats, or thank you for having all these cozy streams. What part of this chaos is cozy? God. Jen Lasnoya, welcome in. And as a thank you for being a subscriber, I am going to draw a picture that represents your name. I don't know how, but I'll figure it out. Nos also says subscribers today, dehydrated snacks. Oh God, I was gonna say works of art. Works of art. Subscribers. So that way people who just tune in know what's going on. Here we are, subscribers. And then Jen Los Noya. I don't know how to write your name. I'm gonna say, Lucas says works of art, 2 T's for the character. I don't like art that much. He seems too pretentious for me. I put him under the one nightstand category because I was like, I'd probably do it drunk, but I don't know if that's 100% my vibe. He seems too pretentious for me. I'll leave it at that. Jen Loss, I'm gonna say that you are the general loss of something. Aha. And then I'm gonna put a little, no. Here we are. Jen Loss Noya, thank you for the sub. We also had Lukage, who I'm gonna draw a guy named Luke in a cage. Sad. Here we are. And then the cage is gonna look like, and then this, and then, oh, he's gotta have a platform. He can't just stand on nothing. It's like those rabbit cages at the county fair, where they're just kind of functionally standing on grates the entire time so the poop can fall through. We're not gonna do that to you. We're giving you an actual platform. And then a little arrow that says Luke. And this is for Lukage86. Thank you for the sub. Let's see. Luke says I've been imprisoned, indeed. Also, DBC said everyone with the ethereal. Everyone with the ethereal and hard to draw name, you know what to do. Oh God. Also, Johnny Infamous says, despite all my rage, I'm still just Nicolas Cage. Oh God, is that from the, fuck. Is that from that one thing that, what's his fuck from Transformers was in? I know his name, I swear to God. Bob McSnizzle, hi, hello, welcome in. Oh my God, Bob, good to see you. I'm gonna draw a nose, I think, with like some very large nostrils and some scent marks going up to it. And then an eyeball kind of like looking down. This is rather large. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to sustain this for very long, but that's fine. DBC says Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf! That's it. Or Marky Mark? Was he in Transformers? I have not seen a single Transformers movie, by the way. Also, hail to the chimp, welcome in. Same with, oh my god, Flying Minister, thanks for the 200 bits. And hail to the chimp. Hi, I'm just gonna draw a chimpanzee with a crown if that's cool. But good to see you, welcome in. Jayox says, that was my thought, there's more than one that guy in Transformers. I didn't know he was in Transformers. I had no idea. Okay, hold on. Bob, let me toss you in down here. Bob, Mick, Snizzle, and then a chimpanzee. How the fuck does someone draw a chimpanzee? I'm gonna have to look up like the iPhone ones, because this is just gonna end up looking like a monkey. With a crown. It's a very Burger King style crown. It's even got the gems on top. Oh, I can at least erase these parts. Come on, Diana, you're a fucking professional. There we go. And then a little sparkle to show that it's in fact made of real gold. And then we'll do deep black soulless eyes. And then a little nose. Here we go. Hail. And then you had some numbers in there, right? 87. Hi, Genshazam, welcome in. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Johnny Famous says Bob's your uncle. And Bob McSizzle says that's rather accurate to the real thing. Let's see. Nell says, oh, Diana, you're in trouble. There are so many subs. I can draw, oh God, Genshazam, I don't know what to do for you. I could say, oh man, oh no. I could do like a little lightning bolt logo like Shazam had, because that was like an actual superhero, right? And then I can write Jen, Shazam, and do like little dots. I'm at a loss here. My address says draw 87 chips. Oh my god, Miriak, thank you for the 5 subs too. Guys, what do I do for multiple subs? Also, Alex says, where do I go to subscribe to be drawn? This is only for Twitch subscribers, because YouTube, I haven't set up anything special yet. But Cream Pie Lars says, is this even live? It is! And Blaze Winter says, greetings from Alaska, love the intro music. Oh, so glad, thank you! Eric says, all right, hard mode. Jesus. Okay, you know what? I have something for this. Hold on, I have a cheat code. Watch this. John Muir. No, oh god, my thing. It thinks I'm about to DDoS the entirety of Firefox. Here we go. John Muir. This guy is actually pretty renowned as a naturalist. Yeah, author, environmental philosopher, botanist, zoologist. Dude had fucking zero free time. Here we go. This is, I guess, what he looked like. It just kind of looks like, here, hold on. Let me draw a little hat, perhaps. That is gonna look way less impressive than his does. As well as a head and beard that looks way less impressive, and sad eyes that just look way sadder. Ah! Bob, thank you so much. Let's see, Johnny says you have to find Doms to take care of all these subs. We are gonna talk to the safe lady again, by the way. I heard you guys asking. We'll do it if you guys insist. But Miriak says I once made a shirt with John Muir riding on the back of a honey badger, so this works. And Johnny says Dinah's gonna spend the entire stream trying to draw people, and I'm here for it. I'm not good with people in any capacity. Ass Tribe, thank you for the sub. Oh, that one I can do. Hold on, let me get John Muir's fucking massive beard in here real fast. And then let's see. Can you guys see that okay? Hold on, I'll zoom in. Here we go. You won't be able to see chat anymore, but that's okay. What you're watching, what you're witnessing instead, works of art. Well worth it. Let's see. And then I'm gonna give him little like shifty eyes. And then a bigger beard, because apparently it doesn't reach up to his nose, and I fucked up on that front. There we go. Muriak. There's your little drawing. Never ask me to do that again. Ariel says it looks like an Amish. I mean, look at him. Am I wrong? Let's see, Ass Tribe, thank you so much. DBCU, Thank you. Also, Soulless Liz, welcome in. Hello. Okay, Ass Tribe, I have something for you. Here we go. It's gonna be a flag with a, oh no, oh god, oh man, with a little symbol, a little circle that shows off, of course, someone's lovely buttocks. Yeah. And then I'll write ass. And then I'll draw a crowd of people staring up at it in reverence, as one should. Megan Thee Stallion didn't die for nothing, chat. Ariel says before you added the mustache. Oh yeah, true. Also, Ken Shazam says, Chimp and Shazam are hard, but Diana knows exactly what to do for Ass Tribe. Listen! I'm not an artist, and I'm not smart either. Here we go. Here's a bunch of people worshiping the ass, and giving it all the love and attention it deserves. Here we are, Ass Tribe. Thank you so much for your sub. We also had DBCU, and I don't know what to draw for this. All I know about you is that you're a mod, and you're really good at being a mod. I could say that maybe... also, Jen Lost says, are we trying to find everyone and date everything? We are! Absolutely everyone. It'll be in just a sec once I get DBs down. Okay, you know what? DBCU, I'm gonna draw... You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of a DBQ, because I know some people call you that whenever I raid into other people's channels, and they call you DBQ, which reminds me of the AP US History fucking AP test, which was a bunch of like multiple choices and things like that, but it also had like a database question, which was essentially a question about like US history and whatnot. So there you are. That's the best I got. This is really just turning into a word association exercise. Cash, hi! Cash Cal gifted us that as well. Oh no, okay. Phoenix also said, I think that would be bees looking forward. Oh, true. Also, again, Shazam says DB has a pretty obvious one for me. What would it be for you? Announcer says this is requiring a lot of skills. I don't have them. Gen Shazam says AP trauma flashbacks. Dude, it was not good. I hated the AP exam so much. I think it was the only one I didn't get a 4 or 5 on. I still passed, so it doesn't matter, but you know. Anyway, Cash Cal, of course yours is obvious. I gotta draw, oh my god, the most rectangular dollar bill known to man. Here's our boy George Washington with rocking what appears to be a mullet. And I'll draw some little dollar signs, and then the Illuminati pyramid, and then like someone's signature. And you know what? I'll make it a whole wrapping full of dollar bills. You know how they have them wrapped in like those little paper things? Let's do that. Let's make a stack of them. Cash Cal. There you go. We also have Navi Zyla, who is here for the first time. Welcome in. And your bud Dank. Hi. Oh, buddy. This is 100%. You know what this is. Am I going to be able to draw this without getting kicked off of TikTok? Oh, Alex Breeze over on YouTube says the social studies teacher going, actually it's a document-based question. Is it? This must be why I failed the test. Also, Lukic says get banned. Make it, it'll be worth it. Oh god. Okay, your bud Dank. I have to. I'm also Oregonian, so granted I've never seen a weed plant in my entire life, so I only vaguely know that they have 5 points and then like little buds with flowers and things like that. So I'm gonna draw as best I can some little buds. That is not what weed looks like. I'm just gonna draw some like smoke lines and definitely not stink lines coming off of it. And then I'll write the bud with an arrow, because otherwise no one's gonna fucking know what's happening. Dirty Sant says weed, never heard of her. Hi Sant, you were on, I've seen you recently, haven't I? I know you. This is a thing, right? Were you on, am I thinking of someone else? I'm thinking of someone else. I must be. Unless we were on Sachi's stream yesterday. Am I thinking of a different person? I might be thinking of a different person. I don't know. I'm not smart. Bob says if anyone asks, this is a sunflower. Exactly. Let's see. Your bud Dank. Thank you so much for the sub. Let's see. Dank. Here we go. There's no rhyme or reason to the capitals in this You were, wait, Sam says, yeah, I was the voice pushing Sachi off the cliff in Peak yesterday. Oh shit, hi, hello. Any friend of Sachi's is a friend of mine, and also I guess any enemy of Sachi's is an enemy of mine, or a friend of mine. You'll be a friend too, why not? Welcome to the stream. I've seen you around before though, so I won't say welcome too strongly. That sounds so mean. In fact, go fuck yourself. No, welcome to our Date Everything stream. We will hop into it because I think, oh, Bubble Bath Pie in the base. Welcome back for your 45th stream in a row. This is where we're at, just as a quick refresher for those who are joining us just now thinking that this is actually a Date Everything stream. I promise we're getting there, okay? It'll just be a sec. But let me get the game up. Let me get the audio up as well, because you guys can't not hear Dorian's dulcet voice. Ariel says, do you by chance recognize me from Sachi's stream? I think I do. I feel like I do.
17.
Oh god, that was so loud. Remind me though, because I feel like, I mean, to be fair, the crossover between my stream and Sachi's stream is just a circle nowadays. This is so loud. Hold on. Boop. There we go. Ariel says, need a hint. You said hi the other day, right? Also, my address says Diana got stun locked by the subs. It happens a lot. Combination utensils include spork, Nork, Spy Fork. Wait, I wanted to read that. That was actually interesting. Goodness. But let's see. Oh, Johnny also wants me to hydrate. I can do that. While we listen to the elevator music ass intro music. Ariel says, I know you were sub to Sachi before you did. Oh, really? Did you give me a sub to Sachi? If you did, thank you. Also, Jen Law says, oh, we haven't seen one of my favorites yet. I'm so excited to see what you think of them. So we haven't, a lot of people were saying that the vent dude is their favorite. Christoph wants me to breathe. Also, Draco, if you're here, I owe you like 3 different things. I don't know what they are because I couldn't ever find them. Hopefully you didn't like have to spend like sprouts on them, but Draco isn't here? Shit. Damn. Well, next time they're here. Also, oh no, it's Lino. Have a great rest of your night. Okay, yeah, we want to talk to the vent, because the vent was someone that people said was like one of their favorites. Is it the beginning of the day? It's like halfway through, it's fine. I don't have a job. Time doesn't matter.
Of hands sticking through the air conditioning grate, and the barest suggestion of someone's eyes, but no more.
Johnny says, I see you're enjoying a nice glass of dihydrogen monoxide. There's some dihydrogen monoxide ASMR for you.
Ah, here you are.
Who voices this guy? It's such a neutral voice.
This meeting me here this way.
You remembered me.
I apologize for the way I acted before in the attic. I was unprepared.
This is like Love is Blind, right? I'm telling my kids this is what Love is Blind is.
There in space that is so private.
Also, Cass says I'm also having a fungus gnat invasion in my house. I have butterfly sticky traps completely covered in them at this point. Same. Oh my gosh. Also, hi, Amir. And Alex says, I always get the vibe when people say Oregonian of like Warhammer authors making up fantasy names. It does sound very fake. Christian Navarro is the vent?
Truth be told,
oh, he is.
I quite like it that way, although it has been a fantasy of mine that you would come.
A fantasy then?
Not yet. We will get there, I think. I hope.
You won't come out of there and let me see you though? I can't fall in love with you if I don't know what you look like. I'm gonna stand by that. Are those little love hearts coming out of his vent, or did he just fart?
I can show you a picture if you wish.
I can see a picture? Oh shit, I thought this guy would be like completely faceless the entire time. Also, Correct says, this is Love is Blind, or is it Love the Blinds? I haven't even talked to the blinds yet, dude. I bet they're hot. Ember Sky, welcome in. I do wish. Show me a picture.
To get it ready.
What do you mean you have to get it ready?
Hello, I am Hector Valentino Ernesto Condicionado. At your service.
I love how he's just floating up there. Oh my god. TBC said they are hearts. Hello.
But it mustn't be rushed. And I'm grateful that you understand that. Or at least that you honored my wishes, whether or not...
This music! They are 100% hyping up this dude. Christoph says he's just a little shy guy.
I feel I should explain myself now that I finally have the opportunity to do it. Tell me, how much do you think about me?
About my vent?
Now, yes, I understand that our meeting in this way is so very new.
Oh, buddy.
Both of us.
You should start a diary.
I truly never expected to be able to speak to you this way, face to Great. I have accustomed myself to this seemingly unavoidable reality that you
Oh
would
my
always
god,
be
this is so
here, would
parasocial.
just be.
Sans has vent? Among Us? Sus.
But even as this, I have dreamed, and I would know. How much do you think about me?
A lot. Are you kidding? I'd love me some AC. That is true. We are in the middle of summertime. I am genuinely thinking about AC quite a bit recently. So I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say yeah, absolutely.
And do you? I have noticed. I so look forward to you coming home on those hot summer days.
Oh man. I thought the air coming out of the vent was a separate entity though.
Blast of chilled air upon opening the door.
Daydreamer wants me to hydrate. I can do that. Also, Johnny says my vote is for Dorian because we look similar. Also, Christoph says he's a fanboy. Yeah, I'm gonna say, whoa, are you spying on me or something?
Spying? Of course you would see it that way. Think about it that way.
Oh, I do have a
It's time
stalker.
to explain to you the truth. You are the prime feature of my thoughts. Whatever power courses through me, I turn to your pleasure. Whatever warmth or coolness I possess, I direct in full to your comfort.
Johnny Pippa says this guy gives me bad vibes.
Yeah. Through the grates, because I wanted you to hear my voice. I want you to hear the melodies.
Oh, the little heart is kind of cute.
Through these ducts, and know that it is all and only another gift it honors me to offer you.
He's such a simp. Oh my god, Myodra says he's blowing air. Also, Ariel says, I'm so glad for most of my service we had AC in our room. I have no idea how I lived without it. Oh, thank God. I don't think I could survive in, like, Europe basically doesn't have central air conditioning, right?
I watch the play of air over your skin, and I feel deep joy that I have the air to
No
give
wonder
you.
so many people like this guy. Bronca says, what a place to join the stream. Hi, Bronca. And Ariel says, I lived in a
Just
desert
my
base,
own
or I served in a
temperature
desert base.
and my
Oh,
intensity
shit.
Until I see the flush
Oh,
of
man.
contentment spread across your face.
Also, Sonadark, hi.
I rest in contentment of my own. I never thought I'd be able to say this, and in a way you could truly understand. And now I have, my God. Now I have.
This must be the easiest, like, romanceable option in the entire game. Yeah, you're laying it on thick. This is so hot. Maybe the creepiest thing I've ever heard. I'm gonna say you're laying it on a little thick.
It is. I know it. My God. You think I don't know?
Oh, he's still going. These are so many paragraphs.
Carried this all inside me on my own this whole time? How long have you been here? How long have I been here? And never to have been able to say.
Oh, buddy. You're really lonely, aren't ya? Taylor says all birds. Oh, wait, hold on. Lucas says, someone help me name some Humblewood NPCs. I just got a bard bird written out named Beconce and another bird named Oliver Twist. Oh, shit. Okay, if you have Owl and Beak, you could do Jack Sparrow is already a thing. You could do Jack Parrot, just to fuck with people a little bit. User51 says, dude, when's your next Baldur's Gate playthrough? Do an overly unhinged modern one. Oh, man, so Baldur's Gate crashed my last computer. So that's why the series ended. I haven't ever played it. I still haven't gotten back to it. I'm gonna say I'm not really sure how I feel right now. Because it's like, what you're saying would make great sense if I knew what you looked like. And here's the thing. You know how people say that the line between creepiness and, like, not being creepy is how handsome you are? That's 100% true, and I lean into that. Like, this would be weird unless he's hot, in which case, you know, I'll allow it. I'm gonna say I don't know how I feel.
I apologize deeply. I will let you go. I will stop.
I feel like I'm about to get, like, serial killed. This feels like a Joe from You situation. Oh, you are actually gonna leave. Okay. Well, you already know more about consent than Joe from You. We haven't talked to the couch yet.
It doesn't seem quite right.
It doesn't?
What you imagined you were aiming the date theaters at turned out to be...
Me, Lucinda Lavish.
Oh, that's where I find you. Oh my god, hello.
The best character in the whole goddamn game.
And you're meta. Johnny says that's a love seat. Oh, maybe that tracks. Also, Jen Law says he talks a lot, but he's a sweet boy. He literally exists to do as you ask. Also, Stupid Nerd said she appears at random intervals. Oh, really? Cassirian says, oh, hello. Hi. Hello, best character in the whole goddamn game.
Damn straight. Watch this.
Oh, I thought you were just gonna, like, max out all of my stats, and I was gonna be so mad.
I can just do that. Make you more charming.
Oh, thank you?
Welcome.
I kind of prefer earning my shit, though. Super Nerd says she's S tier. We love a confident queen.
Red shirt you're wearing.
Oh man, not the red shirt. I love her art. This is what I wish all of my characters looked like in D&D. Oh man.
I made it. You bought the very expensive DLC, and I'm your reward.
I'm pretty sure the DLC was like $5 to $10. It wasn't that bad, you know. It's no horse armor, but still. I didn't buy the DLC. It was pretty expensive. Okay, reward me up, baby. Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Sacrifice to the endless money pit that is this game is not going unnoticed.
DBC said $8. I feel like this is more than an $8 lady.
And you will be amply rewarded.
Lucinda mashes together her ample bosom.
Amply.
We'll just put that there. And we'll move this guy over here for now. Actually, just friends for now. Anyway. Oh, hi, Mama, give me those bazoomies. Fuck no, I'm not saying that. Astro says, God, I hope not. I got $7.99 and I don't pay taxes. Dakota says the only S tier for the rest of the game. Also, Hail to the Trim says she's voiced by the same lady who voiced Ash Ketchum. Really? She's still a voice actress? Actually, I'm gonna say I do like earning my love in dating sims.
Playing it slow, huh?
I also just genuinely don't like pay-to-win systems. I refuse to buy into them. And are her tits getting blushed as well?
So that when you earn them, you'll know that you've been a very good girl.
We're gonna do something here real fast. There we go. Just perfect.
See you later.
No, don't go. Oh, okay. Oh, goodness. All right, what now? Jayhawk says that was $8, right? Yeah, right. If I could get a good girl for $8, I wonder what I could do with a tenner that's over in my bedroom right now. HT, welcome back for your 20th stream in a row. And Super Nerd said, so that's why Cole had a heart monitor. Dude, I want to go back and watch those streams so bad. So Cole, our friend Cole, Lightbox Gnome, has been playing this with a heart monitor, and you can visibly see when his heart rate goes up looking at a character. Oh, honestly, there should be a dilation monitor. There was also talk of an eye tracker, but oh. I don't know if that's necessarily the vibe. Should I look at... We already talked to literature. Kind of collecting them all here. We already talked to the television as well. What about the console? Yeah, there we go. A nice, what is that, Xbox?
The console turns on.
Nasser says, somebody with secret desire is getting revealed. Yeah, honestly. Also, Lucas says, I had to homebrew an alligator for this Humblewood game because someone wanted a detective because they wanted the pun for investigator. That is a very good reason to homebrew an entire species, honestly.
Team 17. Sassy Chap Games. Moon Surgeons. Resurgence.
This sounds like something out of the IT crowd.
This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever
Oh, hello?
Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner. But she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her.
Oh my god, this is just like Wreck-It Ralph. Also, Orion says, actually, Diana, in this game, it's a sex box. Also, Stephen Scott says, have you had the chance to play any Daggerheart games? No, not yet. I really want to, though. It's high on my list. Ariel says an $8 DLC character just got you giggled. I call you good girl.
She
Listen.
waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
She looks like a nicer version of Lux, actually.
You're here.
Jen Lost says, have you talked to the copy machine? Not yet. I should. Hi. You want to achievement hunt together? Perhaps? DBC said best DLC of the year easily. Oh, 1000%.
Which way do you want to go?
Out. On a date, perhaps? You're being very forward. Do you think we've met or something? What?
Which way do you want to go? They're coming.
Well, I mean, that's not all. Nah, the joke is too easy.
You just equipped my Zauer rifle, which means that you are thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these scroufs out here.
I mean, I could unload something around here. Your Badank says, say her name backwards. Yes, my friend Anol. Hails the Chimp says, oh shit, it's Mercheray. I think it's someone else. Is
What are you
it?
gonna do?
It sounds like her, but she's over at the bar. Unload a whole lot of... Talk to the Scroufs, run away from the Scroufs. What the fuck are Scroufs? Yeah, fuck it, we'll play along.
Zorg!
Is this bitch about to bite me? Oh, it's what a Scrouf... Oh, I see, she's cosplaying. I get it.
Zaker worm!
Hey, she's into roleplay.
88 charges later, that's a whole lot of scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons.
I kind of like her.
We're near the
Christoph says
compound of
Shelby
the
Young is the
Outsiders.
VA. Also, Charles Rich over on YouTube says, hi, you're very funny and have great vibes. Ah, thank you. I'm glad I haven't ruined it. I love the money piece, by the way. Very nice. Ah, thank you. And have a good stream. Thank you. Steven Scott also says, I've only done session 0 so far for Dagger Heart. Session 1 is next week. Nice. Hell yeah. Also, Johnny says she's going to play games with your heart. No, she wouldn't. Look at her.
Class upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence.
She does seem a little trigger happy, but it's okay. Who isn't nowadays? Violence is wrong. Well, okay. Do we have the right equipment, or is this a stealth section or something? I'm gonna say, do we have the right equipment?
You're right.
HT,
That's
hi!
my shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there.
Oh man, she would love D&D. HT, thank you so much for the subs and the gifted subs over on Twitch. Let me draw. I mean, this one's kind of obvious, isn't it? Right? Like a little T. Boop, 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 with an H on it, but I'm gonna make it a thick H. Haha. And then maybe give it a nice little collar and then some like sleeve ends. Kind of like a baseball tee. If that makes sense. Dude, I was looking at cardigans today because Fish Finley sent me a site. Dude, I gotta show you these. It's like, oh my god, it's the prettiest fucking you guys might like it as well, if anyone likes cardigan. It's like Steady Hands or something like that, where they do these cardigans. Look at the little mushroom guy. I don't know what this is from though, but they had one that was, fuck me, where is it? Cardigans, give. I'm allergic to fashion apparently, but they have a bunch of different fandoms, most of which I'm not a part of. Like, I don't know anything about the Millennium, whatever, the Falcon or whatever the fuck. A shark again. Anyway, I just thought you guys might like that. If anything, I feel like you guys would be the target audience for this sort of thing. Oh, that's kind of cute. Or like, I should show this to Sachi. I feel like Sachi would rock a card. Well, it's not really her style. But like a nice pink cardigan to match her entire aesthetic. Anyway, mild side tangent. Astra says, sorry, what are these called? These are cardigans. DVC said the Millennium Puzzle from Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh. I definitely knew that, for sure. 100% knew that. Anyway.
Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
Genshin says, did she just mix up Millennium Puzzle from Yu-Gi-Oh! With the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars? Perhaps. Also, Astro says the brand. Oh, the brand is steadyhands.com. Also, Cash Cow said, what's the weirdest food combo you swear is amazing? Dude, okay. So have you guys ever had, this is, okay, oh man, this is gonna put me back into my college, like, poor kid days, but do you guys know mole? Like the the food, the mole sauce that you can have over chicken. So I used to have this all the time when I was a kid. And, you know, growing up, my mom's Mexican and all that. My grandma would make it every now and then. And whenever I would go and visit them in Portland, they would give me like a big container of mole to come back home with, because they were like, yeah, you're, look at you. You're not fucking eating. And so, oh, that's the wrong button. You're not fucking eating. Anyway, they would send me back with a bunch of mole, but I would usually run out of chicken faster than I would run out of the sauce. So there would just be fuck tons of the sauce left over. And so naturally, I would combine this with, you guessed it, spaghetti noodles, and use it as an alternative tomato sauce with like a little bit of spice, and add some cotija cheese as opposed to Parmesan cheese grated over the top. My God, is it so good. People think I'm weird for it, but I swear it's like a really good way to not waste the sauce and also use something like, you know, cotija cheese and spaghetti noodles. So, She says, Miss Vicky's chips and honey mustard? Like a honey mustard dip, or just straight honey mustard? Also, your Badank says Mexitalian. Oh, sacrilege. Also, HG says Austin Powers, mole, mole, mole. We also have Orion who says it's Spanish delicious sauce. It is. It's made with like chocolate or something, right? It was like specifically this brand, I'm pretty sure, but we added a bunch of sugar to it because I can't handle spice very much. And so we didn't add as many peppers and we added more sugar. Yeah, Doña Maria. It was this kind. This yellow one. I should learn how to make that. I think I asked my mom once, but she just couldn't articulate it, so. Oh, whoops, the void, sorry. It was this one. But yeah, anyway. That's the wildest fucking food combo I've ever tried that I swear is fantastic. You guys can have your own answers. They're all gonna be wrong by comparison, though. Oh, entrance to the dark side should be an easy way to follow the marker on the map. Sounds good, following.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden...
Oh shit, I'm actually immersed? I thought she was just role-playing everything, like, by herself in my living room. Also, HT, I forgot to add your name to the drawing, so there's that. O'Brien says a proper mole can take days, according to what I've heard.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use.
We don't do it properly, then.
With my chalk pecking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Okay, at what point do I get to be the hero, though? Wait, tell me more about yourself.
Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance. Maybe above average.
In what ways?
We fight against the Upholders who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld.
Oh no, can you not swear? Wait, are we sure the Upholders are the bad guys?
Positive about that. The surroundings might be gray, but what's going on here is black and white.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
I love her eyeshadow. Ariel says I'm having deja vu. Oh, because my mom is Uruguayan and not Mexican, but she learned how to cook from Mexican friends that she had back in the day, so I make some decent taco beef and a mean chili con carne. That's solid. Also, Johnny says barbacoa mac and cheese sounds wrong, but I swear it's one of the best stoner foods you could have. Oh no, that sounds delicious. Oh, 1000%. Or like a brisket mac and cheese. It's like the same thing. HC also says bacon and ice cream is where I call it. I'm pretty sure that Salt and Straw had a canonical like bacon ice cream flavor at some point. So it's definitely been done. HC says, what drawing? I drew you an HT, a t-shirt with an H on it. It was like a little, Papa, thank you for the gifted subs. There is your HT. Luke says I've had the bacon ice cream at Salt and Straw. Yeah, okay, so I'm not crazy.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing grunt class upholders who shouldn't be too bad. There will be surveillance class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Sounds dangerous.
It is.
Hold my hand.
How do you suggest we do this?
As quietly as possible. Try to date one of the guards? Quietly. I'm a stealth girly.
With the shadow suit,
I'm not good at it.
There's no way they'll hear us coming.
Using all your available grace and patience, you and Luna slowly make your way down the corridors.
Close behind me, Yael.
Yael? Fuck you, is that a slur?
You drift past both grunt and surveillance upholders with ease.
Good choice on the stealth. I usually prefer the part where we... There you...
Where did that come from?
Oh no! Assassin!
From your stealthy vantage point, you can get a vague sense of what's happening. A vast laser juts out from some sort of holographic human from down the end of the corridor. The light engulfs Luna and renders her immobile.
I feel like I've seen this video before. Ariel says you're making me think about Tex-Mex I had in Houston last time I visited. Oh, they're famous for it, right? I don't think I've been to Houston. I've been to Austin. which I know is not quite the same thing. And I had barbecue down there that was wildly disappointing, actually. Christoph says I usually skip this part. Watch helplessly or grab Luna and run. I kind of want to watch helplessly just so I can see what happens next. Yeah, no other reason.
Do I have to do everything myself?
From Luna's pockets, a small device drops, and soon the hallway is immersed in a bright yellow flash. The laser stops momentarily, and Luna gets to her feet after falling to the ground.
Follow me.
You run further through the maze-like compound, and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the tryst of battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close.
I like this. Johnny says, where did you go? Next time you're in Texas, I'll give you Rex on where to go. I was some big chain, I'm pretty sure. Also, Lucas says my favorite salt and salt flavor was Essence of Ghost. What the fuck is Essence of Ghost? Is that like a ghost pepper one? I've never heard of that one.
Wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
We should craft.
We have a chance to use what's left in our inventory to make something that will help us in the final battle.
Yeah, if we lost all our shit, we should craft.
All right, we can craft something really special.
Strategy, chat. Write that down.
This thing can take anything we've got and transform it into anything we don't.
God, now I just want spaghetti with mole. I'm not even paying attention to the sexy game lady in front of me anymore. Does it take compliments? What do we have in our inventory? Yeah, what do we have?
Not much. We got zonked by that last encounter pretty hard. 1 globule, 1 wood, and 1 scrap skin.
We can make spaghetti with that, with a side of mole. What can we make with that?
We'll have to find
Like
out.
a torch?
Okay, let's get started with...
It reminds me of Stardew Valley crafting. 1 wood.
Got it. And then?
The scrouf skin.
Got it. And then?
All of it. Just
Got
throw it all
And then?
together.
All right. I don't think that's gonna give us anything we really need, unfortunately.
Excuse me, I haven't dated the wiki yet. Jesus.
But there's no reason to lose hope. Let me just put these together and...
Oh god, she's a control freak, isn't she? Is that her whole thing? Is that she's a controller, so she's a control freak? Nostra says Diana has a whole work of art behind her. Oh, that? Georgie Lil, hi, hello, welcome in. Thank you so much for the resub with Prime. Today I'm drawing pictures of everyone's names as I make them up in my head, I guess, who subscribes on Twitch. I'll do a little, here, hold on. Can you see that? Yeah, I'll do someone named Georgie. And they're so small that they're like Ant-Man levels of teeny, where blades of grass are ginormous to them. I'll write small as well. But thank you so much for the sub with Prime. It's good to have you. Let's see.
It's pretty globular, which is always good for defense. The wood gives nice heft, raising our attack. The scrouf skin makes anything look a lot better for comfort. We've got an amazing new piece of armor from this. That'll help us in the battle ahead.
Those all sound like common items, I'm not gonna lie.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
H2 says Georgie Foreman, son of George Foreman.
Oh no,
Also, Kashka said, do you want a balloon? No! Georgie, no!
the horror of it all.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high on the crane next to a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin.
Wow, she does accents and stuff too.
Celine Moonrise, prepare to die! Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
I've already lost the plot. Hi, Pinot Ray, welcome in. Who's Crescentia? Who's Celine? Shoot her in the face already. Interrupt the cutscene.
Yes! Oh, what's wrong with me?
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
Oh, she can swear. That's a green
Blue
flag.
deposit of moon rock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go!
Are we playing Pokemon now? I can't tell who I'm supposed to fuck anymore. 360 no scope. The most helpful thing someone can yell out.
Ha! Easy.
Thanks to your crafting, Luna is able to withstand the mighty force of Crescentia.
Keshka said gotta fuck them all. I mean,
is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground,
I've seen this video too.
presumably dead.
How? Did that without
Orion says that she has a British accent. It's all over. I'm so confused right now. I think it's a default accent, and then that one was like Russian,
Great
maybe?
job, Yael. I couldn't have done it without you.
So glad I could be there for you. That was fun. Could this be something more? So glad to be there for you.
You're the best partner I could have ever asked for. You always chose the right path, unwaveringly.
I don't know if I would say
I'd love
that.
to be friends with you. Even though it
Friends?
can be dangerous out there in Novaya Moskva, having a real
Friends?
friend by your side means you keep your KD ratio way down.
Fine. I'll start with friends.
Come back anytime and let's play again.
I'm gonna escalate it.
My friend. This
Yay.
time for good.
Well, okay. I'm good at... You don't have to friend zone me so fast. Cool. God, how long was I playing? Hold on, we gotta answer some messages here first. Apparently, Oh,
Well,
Sam, hi.
Well, if it isn't the Casa Casanova. Do you see what I did there? That's wordplay, baby.
Yeah, it's shameful is what it is. Don't break your arm patting your own back.
Oh, someone's feeling spicy.
Ariel says, I'm back, my stream died. Oh no, I'm glad you're back.
Huh? You're out here dating all these appliances and shit. But,
Ali, hi.
why? Not why are you dating them? Like, why is this happening now? To you.
Crushing loneliness and a Sears catalog from the 90s. Zoro, Anbu, hi, hello, welcome back. And thank you for gifting a sub to Jayhawk, saying it's been a minute. How are we doing? We're doing good. I'm drawing everyone who subscribes or gift subs today. I don't know what to do for yours. I don't know what your name is based off of. I can do like the Zoro Z. Boop, boop, boop. But that seems a little easy. You know? Anbu. Oh, like an ambulance. I'll draw the Zoro Z with like a little light on top. And then like those little, yeah, there we go. Little flashy bit. Zoro from One Piece? Who the fuck is... I haven't seen One Piece. I'm so sorry. Ariel says, I tried to send this message about visiting Texas. I've been to Houston for a week every April in the last 3 years because of the Robotics World Championship, though I haven't been outside of Houston as far as Texas goes. I hear it's not great outside of Austin and Houston, so... Here we are. Zoro and Boo. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for the gifted sub. Also, Zany says, did we get the Dust Bunny? Asking for a friend. Where is it? If you tell me where it is, I'll grab it next morning. I'm caught in a game of tech cat and mouse.
Well, David doesn't catch you. He thinks he's sneaky with his email blasts about his precious sunglasses, but only your partner and spy, Sam, knows the truth.
Well, that and someone else. Yeah, keep
Don't
it secret.
worry, your girl's got you covered. So, like, where did the date viators come from? Like, what's the point of them? Who
Oh.
made them? And why?
I don't trust Sam anymore. Oh, shit. I haven't shown you guys. Hold on. You didn't miss much. Oh, that's the mole. Hold on. You didn't miss much. Zora says, need another pick with the goat. Yeah. Also, I will be at TwitchCon this year. I won't be at the block party, though, because the block party is... I don't know. It wasn't super worth it last year, I don't think. But I will be at the con. Also, Johnny says I'm from the Dallas-Fort Worth area. That means I'm down for whatever. And Ariel says, I have friends from robotics that are Houston locals as well. Oh, easy. Okay, apparently Tinfoil Hat did. Someone called themselves Tinfoil Hat.
Tinfoil hat?
Also, Elise says, if I see you, I'll bug you again. Please do.
You're like
And then Notzer says, I thought we were one for food diversion. We already did that. We
So,
got
like,
that
did you
crossed
find
off
out what
the
your
list.
purpose is or whatever? Are you a top secret operative in the furniture dating war? Are you collecting data on people in love with their shower?
Oh, I haven't talked to the shower yet. If I am, it's a pretty small sample size.
Yeah. Oh well. guess we can just make up our
I'm
own
gonna kind of
theories.
deflect.
Or
I don't
maybe
trust
just
Sam all that much.
Enjoy the furniture dates for now.
And I can't tell why. There might be even more to just talking to them. I'll just say can do.
Good. Might as well have fun. Well, this has been fun, but I have a meeting in 3 minutes, and I really want.
You have a meeting? You're still working?
So, gotta go fast. Bye.
Why would you work when you could fuck furniture? Man. Okay, so we do need to update our tier list because we ran into, who did we run into? Hold on. It was none of these people. We already talked to the event. I don't know who this guy is, but he unnerves me. We haven't talked to the Dust Bunny, although I really want to because she's hot. Don't think we talked to the diary. Where is everyone? Am I blind? I'm blind. I must be blind. I'm so blind. Where the fuck? Am I insane? Samantha says, why work when you could fuck furniture? JD Vance approves of this comment. I'll come back to it, I guess. I must have I thought I just discovered the game girl. Where? Oh, there she is. Here we go. Have my baby. Well, no, marry me. Well, yeah, you seem nice. You seem fun. Also, Miri says, have you talked to the cardboard box? No, I haven't. Okay, keep the suggestions coming, because I do want to find the Dust Bunny first, and I know if you talk to the coffee maker last, then you run into Nightmare at the end of the night, so we should do that. Is it like, do I have to crouch? Is it, whoop. There's not really a crouch mechanic in this game. I also haven't talked to the toilet, so I suppose I should do that. Is she up here? There's a piece of paper here. Oh, no. I'm not seeing dust anywhere. I keep this place fucking immaculate. Apparently. We can't see again. Oh, no. Sorry. I swear I'm a better streamer than this normally. So here is the... I went up to the attic. I haven't done anything yet outside of going to the attic. The key's back here. I guess I haven't talked to this cabinet either. God, there's a lot. Is it in a closet somewhere that we find Dust Bunny? Dead plants notwithstanding. Yeah. I can't talk to a spider or anything. There's Lux. Click on the couch without the glasses on. Good tip. Good tip. Okay, I'm going. Oh, there is a crouch. I wonder why. Oh, hello! Oh my god, you're so small!
You see a curvy, grey-haired beauty dressed in an outfit reminiscent of a famous old gentleman's magazine. She winces at the bright light you've brought with you.
Look at this little bunny!
A cute, bunny-shaped creature is clutched in her arms.
Oh, I'm never vacuuming again. Jack says I'm the personification of existential dread. I don't know anything except he's voiced by Sung Woon. I don't know her.
Goodness, that is bright. Startled me a bit there, honey.
Hi. You startled me. Are you alive? I'm not gonna ask, are you alive? We know the drill by now. I'm just gonna say sorry.
It's all right. My name's Dolly, and I'm a dust bunny. I live under this big old couch.
Thanks for not beating around the dust with all of the, like, role play and shit before just saying who you are, by the way. I appreciate that.
Howdy.
Hello. Oh man, can you imagine what sex with her would be like though? It would just be dry. Faded Pichu, hi, thank you for the sub with Prime. Also Active Wave Racing, hello, hello. See what it said when Cole met her, his heart rate went from 70 to 100 plus. Of course. I mean, the Southern accent would do it for anyone. I agree with him. Faded Pichu, hello, hello. I think I remember what Pichu looks like. Maybe. I know that there's like those, and then like a little nose, and then soulless eye. This is just Pikachu. I've just drawn Pikachu. Is it? Oh, fuck me. All right, I've drawn Pichu from memory, and then I need to make it faded. So I'm just gonna like lightly erase. There we go, faded Pichu. Is it Pichu faded or faded Pichu? It's faded Pichu. I could have also gone the Machu Picchu route, but Lukic says, you know what? It's passable. Let me see how wrong I got this. Hold on. Pichu. Nope, just normal. Google. Please. Ah, fuck. Yeah. Why is it? I fucked up the ears real bad. Oh, shit. And also the cheek things should be bigger. At least I didn't draw whiskers. I was thinking about drawing whiskers. Bob says legally distinct Pikachu. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, welcome in. And the bug says, have you flirted with the bed in this game yet? Not. Well, we talked to her. We haven't flirted with her yet. We're kind of getting there. Delver says, I've heard a lot about this game, and Hunter Murphy Law says, is the game any good? It is. It's really fun. It's very clever, too. Like, the writing is immaculate. Hello.
I live lots of places. I suppose you could say I'm a bunny of the world. The floors of the world, at least. And this here's my little companion, Lint Eastwood.
Lint Eastwood is a fantastic name. My address says, have you done the board games? Not yet. I can go do that. Oh, you're so cute. He even has his own little, his own little sound. Ew, you're literal filth. No, you're like a clump of dust.
Put a finer point on it, why don't you, honey?
Apologies, I've just never met such gorgeous grime before.
My stars. I didn't know I had a sweet talker on my hands. I'll be honest with you. Flirting isn't my love language. I'm a bunny who is more than she appears.
I love her, like, tail and how it dangles down as well. Can I ask you something personal? I just met you. But yeah.
Getting to know you time already?
Yes, absolutely. Faded says wonderful, 11 out of 10. Thank you. Sasuke says flirt with bed over on YouTube. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, the bed is,
What's on your
it's a
mind?
busty bed, I will say. My other says Lint, I want to adopt you. Lint Eastwood is the cutest name. I heard once that, oh no. I heard once that dust is made mostly of sloughed off skin cells. Oh no, are you just me? I have to ask.
I thought we as a society were past this. But yes, that's right.
Shit, did I just say something incredibly offensive? Nell says, I have a random question that isn't related to the game at all. Did you ever watch the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny? I didn't. No, I haven't gotten around to it yet.
Mites and even bits of dead bugs.
Wait, that's not that bad. Oh my god, look at Lint Eastwood. He's never done anything wrong in his life. He's not a dust mite. And that doesn't bother you? I don't want to say it's disgusting.
That in your little human tummy there are 500 species of bacteria, trillions of living bugs, microbiota, macros.
Oh, she's smart too.
All sorts
I like
of
her.
baby crawlies.
Good point.
See, we are.
Ariel
where
says
we
the
are.
bed has pillows. Yeah. You're really interesting. You're super pretty. I'm gonna say she's interesting. I'm not gonna compliment her on her looks because I know she's not all about her looks. It's also about the accent, and also I'm mostly in it for Lint. So I'm gonna say she's interesting.
For a bug-filled meat sack.
I'm gonna change the top category to bug-filled, called me a bug-filled meat sack.
Now, let me stretch these dusty gams and hop around a bit. I'll be right here warming myself by the fireplace if you want to come back through sometime.
Okay, don't get too close.
I'd sure like to see you again.
Yeah, sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm. Talk soon, honey.
I'm never vacuuming anything. In fact, I'm gonna lose the vacuum's number. Oop, that's not what I want. Let's see. What else? What else?
Oh.
Hello? Oh, that's Lex. I haven't checked in with the time capsule yet. And I suppose I haven't really talked to these guys either. But one of you guys mentioned something. Oh, the games, right? Sasuke, hello, welcome in. Welcome to the Twitch stream. Good to have you. Thank you for the follow. Also, Cash Cow said, I'm trying to decide, should brownies be gooey or cakey? Gooey. 1000%. Everyone goes for the middle ones for a reason. The tub. Yes, the tub.
It appears that your intentions have gone awry once more. As
Hello?
The interloper, Lucinda Lavish, stands there instead, striking a pose.
Excuse me, I'm trying to fuck a bathtub here, Lucinda. Can you chill?
I said I would return, and now I'm going to give you a choice.
I love choices.
Thank goodness. Tell me, lover, how would you like to know me?
Slightly to the left so I can get over to the bathtub, baby. Can we do something horny? I have to ask, right? Hail to the chimp says biblically. Also, Stupiders that I told you, Diana, she just shows up. Wild. Also, Sasuke said, I had to join over here. It seemed like the chat had a better vibe, yo. Yeah. I am on the purple app. Carnally. Yeah, fuck it.
Good choice. You bet your sweet bottom, baby.
Am I gonna have to pause the stream?
Because my secret is I'm not actually Lucinda Lavish.
Am I being catfish? Is that what's going on?
I'm Lucinda Lascivious.
Is this one of those... is this gonna be one of those I can be whatever you want me to be type scenarios? Oh, hello.
Oh, hello to you too. I've got, let's say, a special circumstance. One that allows me to bend the rules. Come here, baby.
What?
I've got a special place where no one can see us.
Jen Law says you should be fine. Cashco said, I could be brown, I could be blue, I could be violet skies. Also, Orion says I was stuck on console girl, but now this one is a close second. Just in case, you guys are gonna stare at Pichu for a sec.
Lucinda takes you to a rather strange place. You can't quite make out where you are, but you are certain you are somewhere near your house.
Did this bitch just kidnap me? Is that what's happening? Fada Pichu said, I also swapped from YouTube. I was Charles Rich over there, then remembered I have a Prime that never gets used. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, no. Oh, God. TikTok, chill. I swear I'm still here. Sorry. The TikTok live version of the stream does that every now and then, where it just gets really fucking loud.
It could be that she's right. No one else can see you here.
B-Ball says the fade to black. Yeah. And your Badang says, is she taking you to the console command screen?
No one else who has any say, that is.
What do you mean?
We could get into all sorts of trouble here. Horny trouble.
Chat, this is the best $8 DLC I've ever bought in my fucking life.
This is my fantasy chamber. A place where all your wildest fantasies can come true.
Okay, let's go.
Tell me, my effervescent darling, what is your wildest fantasy?
Marathon wants me to breathe. I could do that. Mongoose says she looks like you. That's the best compliment I've ever received in my life. Spinning, whirling, sucking, and fucking? Bondage. I can't get into it right now, but it involves a big inflatable giraffe or none of the above. There has to be some middle ground. Orion says that was vodka. I wish. Super Nerd said do not even need to hydrate. I feel like I should, what should I say, chat? Spinning and whirling sounds a little violent. Also, Bug says I finally got my TwitchCon ticket in a week. I will take over San Diego with my Canada powers. People are saying B. Jayhawk says roll a D6. Everyone's saying 2. We have more votes for 2. Also, Ashton said, have you met the desk and the bobby pin yet? I have met the bobby pin. I haven't met the desk. I should do that. Yeah, sure. Chat, cover your eyes.
Oh, how poetic. I can't wait to do all those fantastic verbs with you. It's here and
I like how
only
her
here
hat
that we
is
can
like
do
a couple
these
coins.
things. My time here is limited, so I'll have to see you around when you least expect it. But next time, I think you know exactly what you want to pick.
Am I? Just in case. Okay, she just fucked off. That's fine. I was like, I don't know if that was like a... Is she about to take off her clothes? Oh my god, I'm so anxious about getting demonetized. Bug says, I didn't realize this game was so in-depth. I haven't been in anyone's depth yet because Lucinda keeps cock-blocking me. I wanted to talk to this bathtub.
Most everything in your home is pretty standard. You may have inherited a lovely one, but
Is this
it's not
Britney
exactly
Spears?
what anyone would call luxurious. So when you find yourself bowled over by the nearly suffocating air of luxury and privilege in your bathroom, it's easy enough to pinpoint the source.
Zanny said, move out of the way, Lucinda, it's tub time. Also, Kashkel said, did she just tease you and ran? Meanwhile, Orion said, I feel like you were blue balled there. Yeah, actually, I wonder if that's part of the DLC, or it's like a commentary on DLC. Astra said, did any character ever take off their clothes? Not yet.
A beautiful stranger in a luxurious sun-lined bathrobe stands before you.
I saw this on Cole's stream.
Black and gold. Her hair and skin have a distinct shine to them, as though she just stepped out of the bath.
She does have amazing skin.
She strives
Also, I love her
forward,
bathrobe
breath
design. That is so
burning on.
cool. Oh, shit.
Oh my god, it's about time you showed up. I
Why?
ordered hours ago, and the pizza's free if you're late. Wait a minute. Where's my pizza?
I don't have, there's no pizza to be had. Well, now I'm hungry. I'm always hungry.
Yeah, and so am I.
Ashley wants me to hydrate. I can do that. I need to grab, some extra. There we go. Notzer says, did you ever get your enchiladas? I don't think I've ever been approached with the offer of an enchilada.
So where's the pizza?
She squints at you, looking you up and down.
Wait. You look familiar.
It's because I've been in you, I think. Also, Orange Bear Friend, welcome in, and congrats on being the 14,000th follower on the channel. Everyone, quick claps, quick round of applause. Your bud says she doesn't recognize you with clothes on. Also, Mirax says, I guess I'm gonna go get pizza tonight.
Don't I know you?
Oh, also, DBC said there shouldn't be any nude scenes in this game, just a lot of suggestive dialogue and sounds. I could do that. I own this house.
Oh! Oh my god, that's you!
Do I know this person? Do I know this voice?
She laughs, her entire demeanor changing.
Hey, cutie. It's about time you came to introduce yourself to the queen.
I feel like I know this voice.
Name's Bathsheba, though I'm sure you know that.
It's not who I think it is. It's Anjali. Oh shit! Yeah, I met her. I sat across from her at a dinner table once. At I think it was last Gen Con. She's super nice. Nasser says Diana is suggestive dialogue. It sounds. You betcha.
Oh, yes!
She's a great voice actress too. Holy shit.
Still don't know where my pizza is, but that's okay. You're here now, so you can go get me one.
I don't know about that. Oh my god, her necklace is like a little drain plug. I say you're comfortable giving orders. It's not necessarily an
I'm a
insult.
princess. But not
You are?
literally, but basically.
Oh. What?
Fine. If you're not gonna feed me, maybe you can feed me. You got
Yeah?
any good goss for me? Some
Oh.
nice hot tea?
I mean, the blanket guy downstairs lost all of his pets. You need to work on your people skills. I'm not into that. That's a lie. Can't you ask your friends for that? Do you have friends? You have friends.
I mean, I have tons of friends. Ms. Popular here, that's me.
Christoph says, why does the tub need a pizza? Can you imagine eating pizza in a nice, like, bubble bath, though? Like, that's gotta be a top-tier experience, honestly.
But you're here now, and they're all so far away. My very, very real friends, of which there are many. All right, since you're so unwilling to help little old me, you should ask those special glasses of yours to get me some friends who will.
I guess?
Oh, goody!
You are way too happy. Oh, the bath bomb earrings. This is such good character design.
And bring a gift next time, won't you?
Look, they perfectly mimicked all of the hair that clogs up my bath drain.
Good manners.
Yes, indeed. Oh, I thought one of the lights was out. Oh, goodness. Okay, well. Ariel says, I don't know how I feel about that. And then Nasser says that the tap necklace is something. Also, Kama says, I'm here. My ttrpg session was canceled. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I mean, hopefully it got rescheduled and not full-on canceled. But Super said the bathtub also made Cole's heart rate go from 70 to 100 plus. Understandable. I haven't talked to our friend Shadow Lord in a sec, but I kind of want to keep finding new people. Oh, hello. Little step stool.
A beauty dressed in black and
Oh,
gold
it's the same thing.
stands before you.
Hello.
Her eyes closed and one hand held delicately to her chest. She sways softly, silently, as though she were listening to music you can't hear. The
God, I
silence
love
is
her
so
character
long and
design.
profound that you begin to notice just how noisy your house is. You can hear your clock ticking, your refrigerator humming, and your air conditioning blasting. Has it always been so loud around here? The silence persists, and this stranger continues to ignore you.
Bronca
lost in
says,
your
who are
own
we yet to
world.
meet at this point? I can show you. I think.
Whatever
Once
it
I
is that she's doing,
get out of this one.
clearly very serious about it.
I don't want to interrupt.
She continues to stand in stark silence, unmoving, for what feels like an eternity.
I thought I already talked to the statue.
But eventually she
Oh, hi!
finally opens her eyes, taking a grand sweeping bow after.
Were you just playing something?
And how was that?
Quiet. Oh my god, her hair is a musical note. That's genius. Also, Jen Les says, have you talked to the sink? Not yet, actually. But Maddie says I'm talking to Bo right now. Brava!
That was door 33. Surely you recognized it.
No.
It's an avant-garde piano piece, 33 seconds long, by the composer John Gage.
Wait, wasn't there a piece of music out there that was like canonically, I keep saying canonically. I don't know who slipped that into my vocabulary, but I hate them for it. It was like a piece of music that is like 3 minutes of just silence, right? That was really famous for something. Christoph says she made a song for Dorian. Better keep her hands off my man. But let's see. Here we are. Ariel, thank you so much for gifting us up to Zadie's Child. And as thank you, I will draw you a little picture to, let's see, Ariel _ SR71. Okay, so Ariel is the mermaid bitch. Here is the closest equivalent that I can get, which is a stick figure. Let me see this over so you guys can actually see. There we go. Nonster says Disney wants a slice now. Oh god, they're coming for me. Let's give her clamshell bra, swooshy hair, and a fork, because I know that I've not seen the movie, by the way. I'm fully guessing. And then we'll do a little, oh god, those are such cursed eyes. But a little smiley face. And then like some, here we are. Some little scales. Matt says Picasso. Hi, Matt. How's it going? Astro said, not seen the live action remake or the original or both. I haven't seen either. So I did not grow up on Disney movies. Maybe that's why all of my D&D campaigns are so dark and dismal. I got asked that in a podcast once where they were like, hey, how do you manage to have such morally gray, D&D stories? And I was like, oh, I don't know. I never saw any good ones as a kid. I didn't see like the objectively evil, objectively good sides of things like people see in Disney movies and whatnot. But Ariel, there's your little drawing, _SR17. I will say an SR17 sounds like a jet engine. Christoph says Diana grew up on Brother Grimm, apparently. I did read the Sisters Grimm books as a kid. That and the Edge Chronicles, which has a shocking amount of death and blood in it. But now, sir, here's the hydrate for you as well. Ariel also says, funny thing is, Ariel's mostly a man's name where I'm from. Really? Where are you from? Wait, you mentioned it before. I don't remember. But you mentioned it. Also, Matt says I grew up on 80s fantasy movies. It's fueled by my taste for nightmare fuel and grim dark stuff. Oh, I love that. Yeah, because back in the 80s, they were like no holds barred on that shit, right? Faded Pichu says, do you believe in objective moral facts? Yes. I just go with morally gray motivations, if that makes sense. But also, to be fair, there is no morality in nature, which is generally what I hark back to. I don't know. I'm just not a shitty person. Not that hard. Bronca says that's a Black Hawk jet, right?
Honestly, the man was a genius.
I don't know anything about... Oh, shit. It's actually written out here. Could someone do this? Like, could someone read this who knew how to read musical shit and then actually play this? Is it just silence? It's probably just silence, isn't it?
I mean, the idea that music can
It's
exist
silence.
without the presence of a single note.
It's a bunch of pauses. Oh, no. They're all rests.
You know, the very first time I played it was when I was in residence with the Dulce Mio. You two have met, I'm assuming?
I don't think so. Sounds like candy. Oh, is that Dulcimer?
No. Dulcemio is completely different pronunciation, spelling, and comportment.
My bad. Also, your Budang says, tell her you prefer Tchaikovsky's 1812 Overture with cannons. Oh yeah, wasn't like there's some piece of music, was that what the piece of music that has canonically, I gotta stop saying that word, cannons as part of how you're supposed to properly play it? A304 for sure. For show. Welcome in, welcome in. Nell says yeah. Oh man. Canonically, yes. Thank you, Matt, for playing along. Canonically cannons. Someone injected the word canonically into my vocabulary. I don't know when, I don't know where, but it has been a worm in my brain ever since. But someone also questioned the Sisters Grimm. Yeah, did you guys not ever do like the Sisters Grimm type books when you were a kid? Sisters Grimm books. It's like a series of books that it's like one of those, you know, fairy tales live in the same world as us sort of premises. And there's like, I guess, some bubble that all these fairy tale people live in. And there's these two sisters who are descended from the Brothers Grimm who are kind of like detectives, I suppose, in a sense, where they, you know, help out with evil fairy tales and things. I don't know. It was really good. Veronica says it's like that piece that just pauses, but they slowly get faster and more anxiety inducing. Oh, I hate that. Ugh. Also, Natster says these are going to be published after I was a child or something. Oh, I don't know what the publication date on them is. I think the first one is, where was it? The first one's called The Fairy Tale Detectives. Sisters Grimm Books release date? Publication date, release date. This is how you can tell I've been playing too many video games. But, 2005 to 2012. And it looks like it went up to 9? Yeah. Oh, 9th and final book in the series, intended for readers age 8 and up. Yeah, there you go. Genshazam says Diana canonically has a worm in her brain. Yeah, I was doing Baldur's Gate before it was cool.
Anyway, our audience that night was completely hopeless. They all kept waiting for the music to start, as if they couldn't already hear it.
Those bastards, those bitches, they had no idea, huh? Oh my god, I also just noticed that her hairpiece is like the petals as well. This is sick. I gotta stop talking about the character design in this game. I'm never gonna get anything done. Kamoshida also says, Diana, my budget wants to blame you for your superb advertising skills, but it's really just my impulsiveness. I keep wanting to buy the Dungeon in a Box stuff. I like Dungeon in a Box. It was honestly it was just handy to have around. It lives on my shelf over there. Viper also says, I graduated high school 04, but the premise of fairy tale stories in our world is pretty interesting. Yeah, they did it before, God, what was that TV series that did it and failed? It was like before that, and as a children's book, you know.
It was all being performed in real time, but they kept staring at Dulce and I like we were the Philistines. Still, it was one of my finest performances to date. It also didn't hurt that Dulce had requested to work with me specifically. I can't tell you just how often that seems to happen.
You're a little full of yourself, but it sounds like you've earned it.
Talent always just seems to flock to me. Speaking of, what is that bizarre little refrain you've been playing over and over as you pass by my keyboard? It almost seems like music. Very atonal.
The jingle from the Payday Loan commercial? I think it's a repressed memory. It's Valdivian's hold music. I can't get it out of my head. Yeah, why do I own a piano? It says I've never touched you. Which, you know, respectful. But your butt dang says her bracelets are the music rules for a player piano. Oh, like one of those teeny ones? Or like the ones that play themselves is what you're talking about. Also, DBSU said Once Upon a Time. That's it. That's the one. Viper, you got it too. Matt also says my two favorite avant-garde piano pieces are 4:33, which is 4 minutes and 33 seconds of silence. I was just talking about that one. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. And the Death Waltz, which is intentionally impossible to play. Really? How is it impossible? Also, let's see. Ariel says, are you thinking about Artemis Fowl? I actually haven't read the Artemis Fowl books. But it's Valdivian's hold music.
Valdivian? Is he a composer?
No, he's a dumbass, I think. No, a company I used to work for.
I must say I'm rather confused now. Well, whatever you were playing, I look forward to its evolution.
Thank you. She's nice. I like her. Aw. Also, Keys is a great name. I don't think she ever introduced herself.
So long, Maestro.
But I'm here for it. I think she's great. 10 out of 10. Oh man, Ariel says only one book in the middle of the series for a book report in 7th grade. How dare you? Reading at just a singular book in the middle of a book series is sacrilege. Oh, there's the coffee maker. Let's see. People are also talking about the Aragon series. I did really like the Aragon series. I feel like the magic it felt off the fucking cuff, but it also had just enough rules to actually make sense. But Kamashita says, if you like the premise of urban fantasy with a twist of noir, I recommend the Dresden Files. I've heard that before. You're actually not the first person to recommend that. I'll have to check it out. Usually it takes 2 to 3 recs before I give something the time of day, because a lot of people recommend a lot of shit to me.
A charming
But...
barista
Hi!
grinds coffee in your kitchen.
You're Latino.
She doesn't even seem to notice you.
You're Mexican. You have to
Stand
be.
there for a good few minutes before she spies you, startled out of her intense focus.
Hi there. Welcome to
Oh.
Rootbox, the home of all your coffee needs.
You're Australian. Oh, that tracks.
I'm Kirby, happy to help.
Hello.
G'day.
Aw. Yeah, the Australians are really uptight about their coffee, to the point that, like, Starbucks, I think, has tried to launch in Australia a couple times, but it just full on failed because people fucking hated it. Jen Law says, I love them. Also, Lightbox Gnome says both Artemis Fowl and Aragon were sick. Also, the Ring of Solomon. Never heard of that third one. Also saying a lot of people need to recommend something before you watch it, like Lord of the Rings. Okay, well, I'm getting there. That one's a time commitment. Hi, Kopi.
I, sure am. Here to make
Yeah.
the day just a little bit brighter with a touch of coffee. Gosh, that never gets any less awkward to say. What can I get for you today?
Oh, you're gonna take my order? It is really fucking late at night, but sure, I'll have a latte.
Sure thing. One latte coming right up.
I trust you based off your outfit alone. Like, this is solid.
Toby gets to work.
You know what you're doing.
Pouring and mixing with an impressive speed.
And voila! One latte just for you.
Oh, I hope if you romance them that it becomes like a little heart as part of the thing. Oh man. Also, my address says, I can confirm so many cafes in Melbourne. Yeah, I'm excited to go back there. Not that I drink coffee or anything, but like just for the sake of witnessing the culture, I guess. Matt says, Kopi is Indonesian and Malay for coffee, so probably Southeast Asian. Ah, I getcha.
Is there anything you'd like to know about the latte?
Oh my god, the coffee maker like frill, the little filter thing. Ah, also Kamashita says, warning, Dresden Files is an unfinished series. Book 18 comes out in January. 18? Holy shit. Man. So what is a latte? I don't know anything about coffee.
Well, a latte is your pretty standard coffee. It's a shot of espresso topped with steamed milk with just a touch of foam. Some people think it's basic, but I think it could be a hard coffee to pull off if you don't know what you're doing. If you put in too much foam, you're gonna be making a cappuccino instead.
Oh, that's such a fine line to walk. Huh. It's definitely underrated.
Yeah, you get me. We'll see you next time.
I mean, at some point, oh, that's it? You're not even gonna try and flirt with me? That's kind of nice, actually. Hell yeah. Man, I wish I drank coffee just for the vibes. Look at the little spin it did. Ah, so cute. We haven't updated our tier list. Hold on. Wait. Chat, we got work to do. Okay, so we met the coffee maker, Kopi. Where the fuck are you? Where have you been? There we are. I'd say just friends, mostly because I have virtually no intent to drink coffee or ever get into it, and I just wanted to say hi. Also, you're really friendly. And then we talked to Bathsheba, who was a little bit bossy, so I'd say would do it to get back at a parent. Actually, you know what? Yard sale. A little too bossy. Anjali, I love you, but your character, I cannot. It reminds me of every high school bully I've ever had. All the ones. However, I would say that Keys can absolutely marry me. Terry says, have you met the kitchen cabinet Dorian? No, is that a thing? Also, Bronca says, how many dateable chairs do we have to put into Lord of the Rings for you to watch? I mean, you showed me Aragorn. That was his name, right? That did a decent amount, I will say. Laybox Gnome says Sophia is in Yard Sale, you heretic. Which one's Sophia again? Is that the staircase? Or is that the safe? Why is Betty so low? Oh shit, where is Betty? No, Betty is in Have My Baby territory. 1000%. Did we miss anyone else? I don't think we missed anyone else. I think that's it. You need to see Arwen. Who's Arwen? The safe? The safe is so low because it's not my cup of tea personally. Oh, I did say I would go talk to her again though. I did promise you guys. Okay, we have to go to bed, but I'll talk to her first thing in the morning. Because that's apparently what gets ruse. Cool story, Lou, says Dust Bunny. Betty the bed? Oh, Betty the bed! Yeah, we haven't, did I put her on here? Hold on. Where was she? Did I put her under Just Friends? Oh, a one night stand? I don't know, she was just so forward. Also, she didn't seem to like actually care about feelings. She just wanted to fuck. She just wanted to sleep together, which to be fair, that is her goal. Anastasia TV, welcome in, saying you need to do kitchen cabinet. Okay, okay. We got a list. We'll get in it. Get onto it. Get in them. Wait, they'll get into me. Fuck's sake. I don't know anymore. Nonster says, have you ever made stream clips into shorts? I have. So anytime you guys make clips, I usually put them into compilations for shorts. But it doesn't do as well, so I mostly do it just for the vibes. Because I think they're funny.
It's me. Were you followed? Is the signal encrypted?
Nope. No idea.
We'll have to do. Listen, I've been giving more thought to our previous conversation about the ethical implications of transforming inanimate objects into humans. And I've come to a realization.
Bug says get into it, Diana, come on. Okay, what's your realization?
It's honestly not up to us whether an object should become human. It's up to the object. And if an object expresses desire for personhood, who are we to deny them? Yep. I did discover one other interesting piece to all this. After analyzing the data, it appears that certain objects can only become human if the Dateviator user possesses the necessary personality traits. I'm not sure why.
What do you mean?
I theorize it's because certain character attributes emit an energy vibration on the same resonant frequency as the molecules of a particular inanimate object. But in all honesty, it's likely a mystery that science will never solve.
I have a theory.
That science will
Okay,
never
well,
solve.
fine. I'll go fuck myself then. Wait, hold on. Your bed dang says you're mad she's not fucking your wife? Oh, wait, for... Oh, I see. We're yelling about people in the chat.
Regardless,
Sorry, I keep getting distracted.
which personality traits seem
Johnny
to
says this
resonate
guy's a
with
dork.
each inanimate
Was it the
object.
tinfoil hat or the
Uploaded that
tone of
data
voice
into the
or the
database.
manner of speaking that tipped you
I've
off
labeled
first?
it Realization recipes. You should be able to access those files now.
Really?
I'm so sorry, but there's no time.
Is there ever time?
Humans were closing in, so I was forced to flee to a country in South America to avoid detection. And my cell carrier's overseas data plan is very limited. Seriously? 10 megabytes a day? I can barely send a GIF. What a joke. Remember, check the Dateviators for the realization recipes.
Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm... A new mechanic? Workspace. Is it in Workspace? David.
Valdivinites. It's David Most, your beloved CEO, with an important question.
Your bud dank says, nah, this guy
What do the
fucks.
following items have in common? Cellophane, eyeglasses, and bottled water.
Cole is mad that I'm not appreciating Sophia or Betty.
Only on Valdivian.com, she'd be absolutely
So they're
correct.
just not my type. Also, Rizonique, welcome
We're all
in.
Transparent. As your leader, I value transparency above all else, especially when the board of directors changes the locks on my office. Message received, Ian. With that spirit in mind, I need to share some difficult news with you today.
Can you do
I
it
have
in
not
like
been
3
entirely
sentences?
candid regarding my lost sunglasses. Firstly, the lost item was thankfully not my sunglasses.
Was it your pride?
My sunglasses were handcrafted in Italy by blind artisans, are inlaid with conflict diamonds, and are locked in my safety deposit box.
Jesus.
No, the missing item in question is actually a Valdivian prototype. And even more importantly, it's the only existing prototype of the amazing new gadget we're planning to launch for the Q4 Blissmas season. Unfortunately,
Blissmas?
the engineer who invented the prototype was a disgruntled former employee who destroyed the schematics before disappearing himself. So, as you can see, it is imperative that the glasses are found as quickly as possible. To that end, and after discussing it with the board, we are now prepared to offer a handsome reward for their expedient return. A $50 gift card to Valdivian.com.
Chat, we're ending the game and turning in those glasses. I want that $50 gift card. Also, Rizonique says, hello for TikTok. Been seeing your content all over my For You page, so as soon as I saw you were live, I had to give a follow. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, wait. how the fuck do I get to... Do I have to put my phone down and pick it up again tomorrow, maybe? And that'll be where the thing is? Also, Viper says you accomplished a corporate espionage.
The room is dark and cold.
I'm okay with that.
Though you may have gone to sleep alone, you can feel someone else here. Nightmare looms over the edge of your bed, at once friendly and disquieting.
Is it you again?
Yeah, hi.
You're back.
She's happy to see me! Also, Muriac says everything on Valdivian.com is over $200. Shit, and then there's shipping. Zane's Child says, hell no, hoes over money.
I've been
True.
contemplating what to show you this time. What may unsettle you? Get your blood pumping.
I mean, I can think of a few things for taking that route.
This time I think maybe you're speaking in front of an audience.
God forbid I speak in front of an audience, right, chat? Holy shit.
Is that scary alone? The thought of being vulnerable in front of so many people?
I don't think we've met.
Expecting eyes on you, knowing if you misspeak even once, they won't respect you. They might not even like you, or be able to stand you. Your words tumble out and you start mixing them up. You can feel your heartbeat in your ears. The spotlights on you make you start to sweat. You start to get your lips under control and the words start to flow the way you intended.
Kristoff says, has she met chat? Also, Rosati says, who are you romancing the most? Dorian and Shadow Lord, for sure. Although Nightmare is on the list as well.
Against your front teeth, and they give. One of your teeth slips out of your gum and down onto the podium in front of you.
Dude, I hear like fucked up tooth shit is really common with some people, and that's like a really common recurring nightmare. Trigger warning for tooth shit, by the way.
You stare in horror. You reach to pick it up, and then a canine tooth drops to your tongue.
Genshazam says more teeth dies. True! Little do you know, you're actually just giving me more material to make content with.
Loose from your gums. A tickle in your throat makes you cough. The people in the audience gasp, retch, lean back, flee from their seats. You're coughing up more teeth.
This is just good DMing here, honestly.
And into your hands bloody. Your mouth is just gums now. But the teeth...
Like, write this down, chat. This is solid fucking, like, horror DMing vibes.
Tears prickle in your eyes. Then you try to apologize to your audience.
Super Nerd said, Diana, be careful, she's gonna put you on a Gen Con panel. Oh, no.
You're a monster. The teeth clatter to the podium, and...
who do you think you're... Oh, right, I get the picture. Who do you think you're scaring, pal?
Tisk tisk. So defensive.
I made her blush.
What are you hiding from?
Not that. The public speaking thing is stupid.
Is that so? Why don't you tell me what really scares you? There must be something
Zombies.
you're hiding away. Something a little deeper. A tad more frightening than bugs and blood and teeth.
Are you gonna use my answer to scare me?
The important thing is, you'll learn from what I show you.
Bob McSizzle says, for sure, I'm stealing this the next time the Warlock wants to break his pact. That's a good one.
Let go of your insecurities.
That's a really good one. Oh, Notster also wants you to do a posture check. Tarathon says, I'm afraid of adulthood and taxes. I'm gonna say I'm afraid of mediocrity. No, I'm okay being mediocre. I never wanted to be famous or anything. Honestly, I just stumbled into all this shit, if you can even call it fame. Failure, I would say, for sure. Abandonment, I'm actually pretty solid flying solo.
Fascinating.
But good luck turning that into
all in some way or
something you can describe.
The thought of not being enough, of making a misstep. I'm surprised it would bother you so much.
Nightmare takes a few steps back, beginning to fade away as the room grows lighter. It must be getting close to sunrise.
Thank you for being honest with me. I'll have to think about your answer.
Does that mean you like me?
Good night.
Damn it. Okay, wait, someone said we need to talk. We have a list. Because oh god, with the fucking music. Zadie said the tongue on her chest is messing with me. I mean, surely it can do a thing or two. We needed to talk to, someone said to talk to, fuck, what was it? Oh yeah, Cabinet Dorian. Shit. Oh, there we go. Hello.
A handsome stranger with a model-esque beauty.
Wait, this is
stands
just a
50
cabinet.
feet away from you, posing with a hand in his hair, as though he were in the middle of shooting a perfume.
Because you don't have nearly as... You have way too much chest hair and not enough tattoos for
The moment
Dorian.
he lays eyes
You're
on
not
you,
my
he
Dorian.
lights up, drinking you in with a warm smile and warmer gaze.
I mean, you'll do, though.
Ciao. What are you doing?
Oh, he's Italian. Oh, no. Not a whole lot right now.
Buono. I've got some ideas on how to pass the time. You'll find, Amore, that I am more creative than Da Vinci.
God, what a stereotype of Italians just being so wildly flirty all the time.
Introduce myself. The music of courtship has its cadence, after all. I am the one and only Fabrizio.
Assassin's Creed 2 is different than I remember. Cole says at least he's not French. That's true. We haven't talked to the toilet yet. Ciao. Oh my god, even the fucking loafers. Lucas says, sorry, wrong guy, and just closes the cabinet and leaves. Oh shit. He said it's a pleasure to meet you. I know enough Spanish to know Italian. Bustanto combino totio. Well, we aren't sponsored by Totitos, so we're just gonna say okay.
Now that we are introduced,
He's not gonna let me go, is he?
Let us begin with a simple question. Un aperitivo.
I could go for an Aperol
Do
Spritz.
you? And so much is contained within your answer. Have a favorite flower?
Chat, have I ever told you my favorite flower? People often think that it's a rose because, obviously, but it's actually a snapdragon. Like, I think I've shown you guys. I've definitely shown you guys before, actually, because you guys talked about how pretty they are, and like, it's very difficult to find them in stores sometimes. But yeah, that's how I know people actually know me. Nell says, "Oh snap." Also, Christoph says, was this Assassin's Creed Brotherhood? I mean, it might be Step Brotherhood, depending on how this goes. Yes, I do.
Ah, tessero bellissimo. Of course you do.
God, his teeth are too white.
Have a love of nature. Picture it. I will try to guess what it is. I see. Amore, what a rich and colorful mind you have. It is a pleasure to me to be inside your eyes, seeing all
Buddy.
your nooks and your crannies.
Buddy, Johnny says, what are you doing, step cabinet? Let's look less. I have crannies? Who are you calling a cranny?
Do you ever, Amore? And exquisite crannies they are. And somewhere
Oh,
buried
no.
in one of them, like a golden treasure waiting to be found, is this flower in your mind.
Chris says, I'm thinking of a D&D dragon in the mountains practicing theater and snapping. Yeah, I mean, snapdragons are
Not red.
here.
Oh, Amore, how specific you are. I do see red, and also I see orange, the color of sunset.
I'm just thinking about Aperol Spritzes now, honestly. But the snapdragon is this. It's like, it grows tall, and they look really cool when they dry out, like little skulls. But in the meantime, they look really pretty. There's a bunch of different, like, colors and all that. Sir Red Wolf says, I imagine a fey dragon in the shape of a snapdragon. That would actually be pretty cute. But these little mouth things, they have, like, little mouths, which is pretty cool. And there's, they almost look like orchids in a sort of way, you know? But that's my favorite flower.
I see blue, the color of the ocean at night, or the sadness at the bottom of your eyes.
You're just running through all of the fucking... all of the colors?
I see yellow and pink.
You're just running through all the colors, aren't you?
Wings of the lefate.
Drew is dead said, does this man just call your crannies exquisite? He's clearly husband material.
Amore, so powerful is your mind, sending this vision to me. I can even smell this flower.
His eyes are like disturbingly green.
It's a little spicy. It's earthy and yet light. Smell is such a powerful sense, Amore.
Nope.
It is the sense that goes most directly to our memories and our hearts.
That's true, but you're a little off the...
What a gift you give me, Amore, with
Off the
this
nose there.
aroma. You are thinking your most favorite flower is Uccello di Paradiso, the
No.
bird of paradise.
What the fuck? What is that? Hold on. Hold on. Bird of paradise flower. Oh, the one that looks like a hummingbird? No, that is a very good choice for a favorite flower, though. I respect the shit out of whoever has that. Johnny says he doesn't know anything about you. He really doesn't. That was beautiful and also wrong.
Oh, no? I have not guessed correctly.
I know I could probably like straight up spit on this guy and insult him and he'll still come for me.
Amori, what can I say? I am
Romantically.
So sensitive and so open.
And also
that there
sexually,
is
I guess.
something in the air around you, and it has led me
Like, look at
astray.
this.
This can mean only that I have not brought my full attention to you, and I have not truly focused on you. For that, I offer my humblest apologies.
Oh, now I
You
feel
are
bad for
deserving
him.
of all of me, Amore.
Look, his eyes got more dull. It's okay, buddy. It's
I
fine.
feel I should tell you also. It may look as though I have something of a hard exterior. I have heard
And
before,
Lost says, I don't know if I'm just a lesbian, but this guy is not it for me.
sometimes appear
Oh.
closed. But let me assure you, nothing could be further from the truth. I am open. I take great pleasure in being so. Open to
Oh.
the world, to experience. I am open to you, Amore. Will you grant me another gift?
I don't know.
Will you share with me more about yourself? What do you love?
Oh,
what
buddy.
makes you cry? What inspires your passion?
Maybe later? I'm still recovering from the flower thing. Maybe another time, though.
For you, I have all of the other times.
Who are you?
Have a date.
No, don't. Fuck it. Oh, no.
I see. Could this be an invitation for more flirtation, yes?
This is such a stereotype that Italians can't take no for an answer.
You are more of a delicious mystery to me either way, Amore. I am ciao to you for this moment, mia stella nuova. Where you
Oh,
go
man.
now, take with you the passion of Fabrizio.
Cabinets are not that portable. I don't think I can take that passion with me, buddy boy. Good God. Okay, I think that's about all we can handle for today, for the sake of time. I will be back on Monday, and in the meantime, actually, let's fix up our tier list here. Where's the cabinet boy? Okay, one night stand. Easy. I just wouldn't. It feels so superficial. I don't know. It's not my vibe, chat. I'm sorry. And then who else? I think that's it. Because we didn't talk to the sink yet. I'm guessing that's what that is. I don't think we talked to most of these folks. Yeah, we still got a little ways to go. Not a lot of ways. Just a little ways. But I think I can see who most of these people are. There's a couple I can't tell from the pictures, though. I'm kind of curious about this cowboy over here, though. Rizoni says, oh, a tier list? Hell yeah. Yeah, here we go. This is where we're at. Johnny says, remember your own words. It's yes means yes. Exactly. And Lucas says, excited for bonus Titus stream tomorrow. Oh, yeah. So for those who are on YouTube right now, first of all, lovely to have you. Thank you so much for tuning in on the multi-stream. There is an exclusive stream happening tomorrow at 5 o'clock Pacific time. Same start time as this normal stream, but it's just going to be for y'all. So it's going to be on my phone. I can actually pick you up and take you around my apartment. I did a little apartment tour last time, so that was fun. And then for those who are watching over on Twitch and then on any sort of desktop format on TikTok, I will be back on Monday at 5 o'clock Pacific time, so I will see you guys then. For right now, for those who are here, let me see if I have a friend who's on right now that I can send you guys over to. Let's see. Quincy's on. We can always talk to Quincy. And then, Laurel's having her 5-year peak anniversary, 5-year partner anniversary, and doing like a little bit of a subathon, so we should absolutely go do that. Oh my God, Andronimo, hi! Hello. Thank you so much for the sub. Okay, we gotta sneak in that last one here. Hold on, I gotta add you to the board. We're drawing everyone who subs today. And Andronimo, instantly, I know what you are. You are a domino. I think. I don't actually know if this is how the pips on dominoes look. I want to make you an androgynous domino, but I don't know if I can accurately describe androgyny or draw it because there's no one picture for it. So we'll just stick with andronym. I'll give you some 3 dimensions as well. There you go. Andronimo. Welcome in. Thank you for the sub. Yeah, so let's go talk to Laurel because Laurel is doing a subathon and I always like to support friends who are doing a subathon. And also, like I said, it's her partner anniversary, so we're going to want to go say hello and shoot her a little bit of a congratulations for surviving 5 years in this industry, because holy shit. Let's see. There we go. I got to click some buttons, and then from there, I will see you guys. Oh shit, you're super zoomed in still. I will see you guys next Monday. Thank you so much for hanging out in the meantime.